matchup. Second and final meeting of the season, and lineups for tonight. Luka with Reeves. Nets are trying to snap a 7-game losing streak. Lakers coming off a loss to Boston on Saturday, 111 to 101. Vincent, pump fake. Vincent will take and make the three. He's played at a much higher level. Struggled with injuries with LA, but his play has absolutely improved.
And this is sometimes so much comes down to just players being healthy, and you often can overlook that.
Russell, give it up. Claxton, the easy lens starting for Los Angeles. As mentioned, no LeBron James tonight, but it goes deeper than that. No Dorian Finney-Smith tonight, no Hachimura, no Jackson Hayes. Connect, doesn't connect. Offensive rebound, downtown Luka. Karam's off the rim and
being available, what that looks like for this group. That changes the dynamic in many ways how they play. Of course, our beloved Dorian Finney-Smith.
D'Angelo Russell off the rim.
Well, they play defensively. He's such a big component of that.
Doncic steps in and banks it home. He was looking for a call. Luka Doncic putting up excellent numbers as Keon.
Areas in which they've been able to thrive have been just flowing fluidly into their offense. And for a Lakers team that, despite missing pieces, is so good defensively, the last thing you want to do is constantly play them in their half-court defense.
They're #1 in defensive rating since the trade. Good team chemistry. His first year as a head coach. Johnson misses on a pair. 5-2 Lakers. Claxton, double team comes, ball movement leads to Len. He tried to seal the area against Russell and then lost control of it, out of bounds on the baseline.
Speaking of positionally, just good job.
Times on Saturday. They were down big in that game. Doncic steps in front for the steal. Johnson and Williams not on the same page. Look for the open man. It's Reeves. Can't hit the three. Len, using his size, comes away with the offensive rebound. Doncic into the teeth of the defense, knock away and save. Claxton gets rid of it. Johnson, oh, that was crafty on it. 5-4 LA. Reeves had 38 points the last time these two teams played. Doncic off the heel. Rebounded by Johnson. Lakers open up 2 of 7. Russell off the hesitation. Give it up. Zaire Williams pops and hits.
Some capacity, and so the volume that Brooklyn will shoot at, if they're hitting it, efficiency is a big get.
Connect doesn't go. Good. 3 of 4 from the field. Into the hands of Russell. Feed is intercepted. Doncic took a little bump from Williams, get it ahead.
Has been a part of that defensively. Last 5 games, averaging more than 2 steals per game since his time with the Lakers, almost 2 a game.
Off the penetration, Claxton, one-on-one with Len. Ball fake and a travel. 7-5, Brooklyn. Vincent gets inside for 2. Off the made basket, Zaire Williams, 1-and-done. Charlotte in that shocking loss on Saturday night. Reeves hangs, doesn't get the roll, but
inside.
Austin Reeves having a huge season, 18.8 points per game. They paid him, they're all in on Reeves. It's a bargain right now in NBA terms.
Well, and you mentioned that game back in January against Brooklyn, and he was absolutely cooking. He diced up the Brooklyn defense. And you talk to a lot of people from the Lakers, and you never want LeBron James out, but feel like this is an opportunity for him and Luka to get acclimated.
And the Nets now down 9-7. Reeves draws a lot of attention. Vincent, bottom. It's a 3. Timeout. Brooklyn.
Debuted on the court. Lakers are 8-3. Russell just kind of taps it over to Claxton. He was this close to a turnover. Johnson on the outside. He's being guarded very loosely by Doncic. Now right up in the uniform, completely different is Vincent. Sliding down is Johnson to beat the clock. That's going to be...
Convert these.
There's Keon at the line. He started the last 3. He's had a career-high 25 points in a game twice already this year. Well, eventually he might make a free throw. In fact, he just did. Lakers just 40% out of the gate. Gabe's been the man so far. Reverse layup is spun up and in.
That's a nice move by Luka that time. Normally drives in there and kicks out to the corner man and trick the defense on that play.
30 plus, 3 straight for the Don. Lakers up by 6. Cam Johnson kick wide open for 3. This is a team that has knocked the bottom 5 just about any or every offensive category. Down the middle, Len, that's a good kick. And Vincent's at it again.
You know, normally big Alex Len smartly threw it into the corner to the hot hand.
Well, the Lakers started 2 for 8. They've made their last 4 field goal attempts. Same spot, another 3, and this one goes down by Johnson. Jemison.
I hope we see him real soon.
Because you can't see anything, Stu. Watch the monitor. They make a great wall, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's Luka. I can barely see, but I'm good. Here's a handoff. No, it's not. Now back to the outside. Clock is down to 3. Dalton knows it. Oh, it's a good move. Stop, turn, but wasn't even close with the missed. He's 4 for 4 and 3 for 3 from downtown. Already 11 points for Gabe, who has been in a mini slump himself. Not tonight. Doncic wanted the whistle off the window and in for the Lake show. So you got Doncic, Vanderbilt, Jemison, Vincent, and Connect. They'll try the other corner 3. That one's off target. Take it wide open underneath. Go ahead and go up with it. That time Claxton, he hesitated for a moment, but nobody was there. At the other end, they go immediately to Dalton. Boy, what a in the game. And we see him every night here with the Lakers. Doncic outside to Gabe. Gonna have a little heat check. No, he goes all the way in to score.
And the thing he's doing is so smart is he's reading the defense and not forcing anything.
Boy, a lot of energy for this Lakers squad so far in this game. 21-13, a little bit. Boy, out there to challenge right now. And Vince, whether Doncic once again, I was hoping to get a whistle. He's got to hustle back because they've got numbers. That's a 3 launch. And Jordan Goodwin has control of it. Jemison, he's not going to get a lot of points, not going to shoot for you from the outside for sure, but he will crash the board, set a mean pick and roll. And he's got some attitude too. Knocked it out of bounds, just turned 26 years of age. Catch and shoot, Goodwin, yes! The other night. Doncic, 17-footer. So the shot is off, 2 for 8. We figured he's going to get at least 20 field goal attempts up, now maybe more. J-Rock Sharp is in. Beekman into the corner, short, rebound, good for 3. They made their last 3 from downtown. Doncic, look at them, that's their job. They're doubling up on him. He's looking for the open man, Vanderbilt. Touchdown to Jefferson. He runs right over a man.
You have to.
Their last win was back on February the 22nd at Philadelphia. Boy, what a nosedive they've taken because of injuries themselves. Sharp down the middle, he goes! He tried to throw it on Jemison, who was there to reject it.
Good challenge by Jemison. Very nice.
Doncic quarterbacking, surveys. Oh, behind the back, Luka pulls his way in to score. So much space
what a
there,
behind the
wasn't
back dribble to split 2 defenders.
There was no room. 9-0 Laker run. They have doubled up Brooklyn. 26-13.
Defensively, they are blitzing Luka on every catch.
Immediately traded. Trae Young. Trap. You'll get the chance to win prizes. Take a photo with a championship trophy. Now for more info, you know what you need to do. Visit Lakers.com. That pretty much will get you anything.
Well, free throw line.
Ouch.
That won't win you many games.
No. On the year, how about this? On the year, they're the 6th best. Tonight, they're in the league. Russell had a thought about it. Might shoot this one. Instead, he gives it up. Now to the right-hand side, the right wing. Surprise D'Lo far has shot it just 1 time. And we're nearing the end of the first quarter. Bounce to Goodwin, still wearing the mask. Reeves looks to attack, leans in. It's a little floater. They bounce it around so far in this game. Well, make it 16. 25. What a run to go all the way to second seed. Jemison, now that's not a bad shot. Just a little bit too strong. Shot clock. He's going to just fire from long distance. That's not even close. Threw up a brick. Lakers have Dalton ahead of the pack, and with one
whatever, and throw it down the floor.
Or is the fewest that was at Portland earlier this year. And it's some pushing and shoving. 41 on the year. They're 500 on the road, so looking to crawl up ahead of that mark. Russell off target, taking of minutes tonight. Goodwin got it. String music for three.
Boy, he is. I've said it many times. He's represented himself very well since getting into the rotation.
Lakers 5 for 9 from beyond the arc. Great start from there for them. By the way, Shake is in the game. Shake, of course, started the year here in Brooklyn. Clowney underneath. Underneath, they battle for it. Nets control. But Len was right there to force him to go to the outside. D'Lo misses again. Ultra slow start for him. Blocked by Len, but a foul. If it's
Claxton, or excuse me, can Clowney make this free throw? Yeah, I mean, it's about 2 out of 8.
My second grade math education. Here is the ball taken by Clowney. Up ahead. Ball shoveled now to the left-hand side for three. Wide open three, they miss. Len, though, taps it right back out, and Claxton has it. That's good movement on the perimeter, and it results in a Clowney three.
It's very comfortable shooting that ball from that distance.
35% on the season. Again, as a team, not a good three-point shooting team. Reeves, that was one of your keys. Keep them on their average, which would probably win. Now they're running. D'Lo, right wing side. Johnson. Boy, Len was there. Brick wall, but they get it back and they score.
The lead is now 9.
6-0 run. A little mini run. Start, stop, change, pace. Ball movement out to Goodwin. He's got another one. Same spot.
Same result.
What a find.
They're a good, quick decision to get rid of it. You're going to end up with a lot of good-looking open shots.
Am I wrong to say that Jordan Goodwin has exceeded expectations?
No, you're not wrong.
No, I mean,
no doubt in Jordan's mind.
Well, remember Jordan set to score a couple of free tacos with a drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow.
Oh, dear.
Luka trying to operate into the key. Vando's going in deep. There's Len. That little jump comes out. Claxton looks to get to the rim. Instead, it's on the outside. And it's picked up by Johnson. Johnson moves in. He gets knocked down. That's got to be 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's going to be on Lynn. Not serious if it's not you.
Well,
it's serious to Jackson.
He came by here.
Another missed free throw as they steal it from Luka.
Luka just gave it up.
Well, he got the rebound and kept it above his head, and a player behind him, Claxton, just took it out of his hands and dunked it.
That's the 3rd Laker turnover this evening. Shake Milton, of course, all those years in Philly, and again here in Brooklyn. In fact, he's been on 5 teams in 2 years. Jemison leans a shot
by Jemison.
Again, it was a 15-point lead. Brooklyn did lead early on. We had a couple of lead changes. And it's Vanderbilt from the
corner for the Lakers.
And if Vandy's going to hit him, we say it time and time again, it's most likely in and around the baseline, in and around the corner. Keon goes one way, then the other, trying to shake the defense of Austin Reeves, and he can't do that. Brooklyn Nets, Claxton throws it in off the board.
Balance and just threw it up and threw it in.
So again, it's an even dozen made in a row from downtown, but Reeves is in the restricted area. Can Luka make it 7 of the last 7? Yes, he can.
Good concentration because he had a defender coming from the clock.
Years, and Luka Doncic has owned the Brooklyn Nets. Crazy numbers as Johnson launches into
everybody.
Last 5 games, though, against Brooklyn, averaging nearly 40 a game.
Ooh.
Right? That is kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Here's Martin. Lay it up and in as Reeves was looking to take the charge. Next, 39.5 points, nearly 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. Crazy.
And the Lakers are shooting it well.
Convert out of that. Right now it's 5 points off of turnovers.
It's only a 6-point game, and the Lakers have made both of their free throws, and the Nets have missed 7.
Ever closer. That one rattled in from the corner. They have already tried 19 threes in the game, have the Nets. Doncic looking to lean in, was thinking left hand. Instead, it's Goodwin. He's got his third triple.
And Vincent, they're really...
By the way, did I say his third? How about his fourth? He's 4 for 4. Goodwin. You're right. He and Gabe have not missed there. A collective 7 for 7 from beyond the arc. Luka looking to join the party. They chase after it. 50-50 ball picked up. Martin lobs ahead. Too far. Here's Williams. Martin holding on to it. Confronts Jemison. Tapped once. Sharp is under there. Boy, that's a strong play by Sharp. Big James proud of that. 6'9", about 270. They run season high in rebounds, 15. You can go get them.
Whether it's in full court pressure or after screen rolls.
Vincent, 10 to shoot. Gonna step back and fire it again. That's his first miss. Here's a couple of big Euro steps. Sharp's underneath again. Wants to attack Jemison. Still wants to. And Trey. But he couldn't finish it. Look at Keon Johnson. That speed. He blows the layup.
Sure.
4.5 to play here in the second quarter. Ooh, the move on Doncic. Let's hope he's all right. Really might have hurt his ankle a little bit on that move. Got a back-to-back coming up, end of the road trip. Vincent, Jordan Goodwin with the left hand.
And
that's 14 for him. 14 off the bench. He leads the Lakers. What a night so far. Russell. Boy, they find the rim under there. Sharp, what'd you say? He does the work under there, doesn't he, Stu? Percentage. And a good pass underneath, but Vincent kicks it. Wide open Dalton. Boy, too much time.
Way too much time.
Way too time before he shot it. Boy, Johnson has one thing in mind, doesn't he? I want to get to the rim, and I want to do it quickly. Luka down the middle, he goes all the way, throw it up, no foul. He's on his back, and he's staying there. Got a power play going the other way, 5-on-4. From the corner. There's your scoring run over the last 4.5. Lakers are going to rush. 3 scored, then a career-high 38 points and dominated the fourth quarter. They got a foul and the free throw difference. Lakers have only shot a family and celebrating throughout March by empowering girls to learn and grow beyond the game through the junior
cap, right? That's 11 fouls called on the Lakers, now 4 in the Nets. Also 9 turnovers of 4, and then
whoa! You can go ahead and say it, Ed. Oh!
Well, I think that spoke for itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let that one happen a little hammer.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, man,
good stuff.
Feels kind of unnecessary to mention the 9-3 edge on the offensive glass now for Brooklyn, but there you go. I'll finish my thought.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Here is Doncic trying to weave his way through. Connect, who just threw it down with authority. Misses that 3, and then he goes down to the floor. He's up. He's all right. Luka with 9 to shoot. He's going to try to go right through the defender. Claxton can't. Lakers up against it now. Here's Vincent. And again, we got Reeves now on the floor. All right, Luka's got 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 9 points. In the corner, stepping back a bit. His 3 is off target, so he's just 1 for 5 from behind the arc. We got 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Remember, we're sending it back to the studio for the halftime report in a minute or so. Johnson open,
and
they have the lead. They led.
Less than a minute to go in the half.
After being up by 15, and now number 15 for the Lakers misses the jump shots. Things have really turned around. Martin will hold on to it on the outside. Tyrese Martin. They're trying to move on Vanderbilt. One of the best defenders the Lakers have comes up just short.
The Lakers need a scratch on this possession regardless of the differential in the shot clock.
Luka lobs it over the defender, finds Gabe, gonna get it right back. 5 to shoot. Doncic doubled up, open, Vincent three. Not there. 7 threes. Remember when they were on the streak the other way? 3 to go in the quarter, off target. And how about this? The Lakers are gonna go into halftime trailing